Hello, you two. I'm glad you got my letter. Durin's awake and waiting on the bench over there.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Oh, hey, you two. I just remembered what happened right before I passed. I'm fine now. It's just... a lot of people seem to have forgotten me.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this. Why don't you start by telling us what happened?
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection to it, I lost control of that power too. It wasn't until I heard everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
You lost contact with your body?
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out. That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact. Now would be a really good time for a hint.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls? Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world. High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root. Go to that place, for it was there that the sapling felt its first breath of wind.
Huh? Was that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the castle. It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, then
But how could she possibly know exactly what would happen? And even if she did, how could... Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now. But first, we gotta figure out where this riddle wants us...
the tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place they had great coffee there, too. And so many books you'd never run... Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right?
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And... Alright, let's just give Gina the...
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
I'm so...
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the...
Worried?
Come with me. I want to show you something. As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how...
You all...
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So, maybe all those people losing their memories...
Miss Lisa, you... always... Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a...
Whew. After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be.
Where do we even...
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic. Yeah. Guess the best we can do is stay on the lookout for more weird things going on.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place.
Hey! Look what the Wandering Tom dragged in.
Oh, it's you.
And,
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place?
well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Notcry. Paimon.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked, and considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like, what's going on with you, huh? You look like a...
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten it.
What's that supposed...
Sounds like you know something we did.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me. I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something anytime Durin of Simulanka was mentioned, before long, which means all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil.
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the implications of what his case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept. It started with a few written records, but now it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him or didn't know him well. At this,
The whole world? But that includes all... So that's what you've been worried about all this time?
there are more important questions right now, like figuring out how to fix this. That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason.
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need.
Mind if I take a look? I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides,
Of course.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you? All along?
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
So, this is the world where this chapter takes place?
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Tevat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that
hold on. Anyone want to explain how I...
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends, your character is by far the most memorable.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the other.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
Guess that means the impression the traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need to.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook, Durin.
Oh. So you're not playing? Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just
Okie dokie! Can we chat along the way?
if you have something to say.
Was that seriously how the two of you communicate?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do.
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a...
To leave this place.
The little dragon felt completely lost, just like the vine. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead.
You must be the little...
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was...
The seer witch. Oh yeah, that's...
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your...
Sorry.
Now, little lost dragon, I have come.
A prophet?
Hear me now. For my prophecy is this. One day,
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shut.
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy. So, what does any of this have to do?
Oh, wise witch of prophet.
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more.
Just let me act.
The seer witch was my mother's friend. So the prophecy she just gave?
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all...
Why don't we take a look around?
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right?
He helped stop the evil dragon from returning. Get who all just...
But you didn't.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main...
Huh.
I'm not against choosing this path.
Let me think about it.
Looks like there's another path over here.
The secrets he sought led the stray to discover another path forward, though it was overgrown with bristling thorns. It seemed to lead away from this place, but each time he tried to follow it, the branches of the tail sent him back to the start.
So the author managed to work this book into the story too.
What's going on here?
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be, in which case, the only hope of a cure.
What makes you
Once upon a time, the stray tore apart his own story and was forgotten by the world beyond. He believed the story had cursed him, and that his misfortune.
The story's curse.
It was just a suspicion before. But now I think it's something we
Wait, what do you mean?
One of the story's branches is a path I can't take. If you follow it out of here, considering what the strange magic in this book is capable of, making that choice, as long as there's a chance, he's not like me. He deserves for the world to...
Well, maybe Hat Guy has his reasons for thinking that.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it. Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt. Out of all the options, so
He helped stop the evil dragon from returning, who all just...
But you.
I'm just saying, choosing this path, I'm not against choosing this path.
Let me think about it. I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling. It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone, one whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide. Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So,
Huh. You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share while they were in two separate worlds. There may have been some mutual, but when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, A version of his fate already existed there. The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it.
So...
Those mages seem to have come up... I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was
The catalog does have a slot reserved for...
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is...
You...
what are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, it should be pretty obvious by now. He has the...
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure.
I'll join you. Just let me know...
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Well, yeah. But it's not that.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me.
Why would you think that?
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this. If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as...
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more...
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no.